Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Everybody hear me okay? Loud enough? Hey, Northwest Ohio represented. Pamela does not hear me. Can y'all hear me? Is it just Pamela? Yes. Busy as a bee, chirping as a cricket, steady as a clock, standing on the rock. Got a couple of people now saying they can't hear. Everybody else can hear. Okay. All right. Good deal. All right. It's Monday. Time to work hard, play hard. That's the philosophy. Bless the name of the Lord. Congratulations to some folks here. We've got, by the way, I guess I should introduce myself. We always have one or two new folks. My name's Travis, and I've lost over 100 pounds with the program, come off all prescription medications, and got a big Shibboleth family, tens of thousands of people strong, who have self-reported millions and millions of pounds and inches lost. And for that, we all bless the name of the Lord. So thank you for being a part of Shibboleth. We've got three types of members here: free community member, lifetime members, and partners. We love you all. Thank you for being a part of this mission and keeping it going. Appreciate what you do. Recognition, last couple of days, got several 10-pound badge earners: Tamara Howell, Dina Johnston, Brandy Sadler, LaVonna Bridges, Nicole Jones, Melissa Suver. Hope I'm pronouncing these right. Congratulations. 25-pound badge, Daryl Benner. 50-pound badge, Lisa Pope. 100-pound badge, Doreen Strayer. Outstanding job. How about that? Good job on the 10 and 25. What about this 50 and 100-pound badge earners? Lisa Pope and Doreen Strayer. That's amazing. I always love seeing that 100-pound badge. That was my number too, and it's good to see somebody persevere and persist and accomplish such a huge goal. Good job. Perfect Day shirt badges, 283 were earned. That's awesome. Fast Track, 14 Fast Track badges earned. Great job. That's a good number. Good. We all want to get started with our Fast Track videos. Watch the videos. Take the test, pass test, earn the badge. And 21 perfect days in a row, self-mastery badge. We had 8 people earn that. Fantastic job. That's no small task either, to have 21 perfect days in a row. We had 2 new partners over the weekend that I see. We want to thank all of our partners. Couldn't do it without you. Also want to thank our newest partners, Laura Evans and Kim Oakley. Appreciate y'all so much for taking a deeper dive with us and supporting Shibboleth. God bless you. All right, y'all. This is our Q&A session. We're here to answer questions, keep people moving forward on their journeys. These sessions are best if you have earned your Fast Track badge. We do talk about things that if you haven't earned the Fast Track badge, it may not make sense to you. It may scare you off. But really, if you watch those short Fast Track videos, earn your Fast Track badge, all this stuff starts really falling into place and making sense. So do that. Make sure, and it may be a time for you to revisit it if it's been many years. So this is a good Q&A time to help personalize your approach, keep things moving forward. I do this every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Good to have you, Hannah. Good to have you back. Pamela Dean, 31,000 steps. Good gracious, that's a lot of work. Good job. I've had some of those 30,000 plus days, and they are no small tasks. Great job. Fantastic. Fantastic. I can't speak. Kelly, can the AdvoCare fiber drink be used as a second eating episode between meals? You could call it that. You can call it an extra, but if you're really trying to be ultra restrictive on yourself, you could call it an eating episode. You're not getting a lot of nutrition from that. You're just getting insoluble and soluble fiber. that helps you stay regular. But yeah, I wouldn't have any problem with you doing that. Nowhere does it say that we must eat 3 meals a day. So if you're not feeling it and you just rather have a fiber packet, as long as you're getting adequate amounts of protein in throughout the day, you'll be fine. You can absolutely do that. Any other questions? Behavior modification, meal ideas, food combinations, the program in general, anything. This is a comprehensive wellness. We look at this from a faith-based standpoint, a nutrition standpoint, an exercise and physiological standpoint, and a supplementation standpoint. We want to help people really embrace all 4 pillars of wellness. Any questions? If you're not sure, this is from Shelley, if you're not sure if it's an approved item, is there a formula that we can use to see if it is an approved item? I don't like to do that. I'll do it for you it seems like you would like that, but it just causes so much confusion. I'll go on and pre-warn you. There is a calculator that you can use that people use incorrectly, and then they approve the wrong items. So let me tell everyone what my druthers are. I had rather us focus on the foods that are approved, because there's thousands of those foods, literally thousands of them, that are already approved. You won't walk into any grocery store where there are not hundreds, if not thousands, of approved foods. But you're going to run into foods from time to time that you want, that you can't find in the food library. And it is really best to let us do some due diligence and get it added to the library with the correct description for usage. That's my druthers. I'd rather you, if you can't find the item in the library, I'd rather you post it in the We Fixed It group. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can approve some of your products on your own without our help. But I wished you wouldn't do it. But let me do it. Let me show you. We're all adults here. So what you can do is go to our staff. We have a calculator for our staff. I can't believe I'm doing this. Miss Kim Shibboleth is going to get so angry at me. You're getting me in trouble already today. Okay, so I'm going to go down to the bottom of the website, and I'm looking for my food calculator right here, food calculator. Now, if you don't use this the right way, you're going to end up choosing foods that you shouldn't choose. Now the calculator is for my staff, and when they're approving foods for you, they approve them by in the strictest sense of the rule. You will occasionally find a product that doesn't meet these formulas in the library, where I've scrutinized the ingredients and made sure that even though the numbers were off a little bit, that we could still make it work. With the proper description, like eat it before 4 p.m. and not after 4 p.m., stuff like that. So, like, for example, this would be a 4 or 5 hour class. So bear with me, since we only have 5 or 10 minutes to go through this, because you can see there's a formula for meal replacement item, for bread, for cheese, for snacks, for condiments, bacon and sausage, maintenance snack, meat, food for Tiger Day. So let's say that, for example, something doesn't meet the snack rule for weight loss. We might want to try the snack rule for maintenance. So you've got a lot of formulas here, but you got to make sure you type in everything right and you mark the type of eating episode that it is. So let's say I'm trying to solve for a snack and I put an Oreo. I got an Oreo, okay? So I'm adding an Oreo, And then, does it have a nutrition label? If it doesn't, we're not using the calculator. It does have a nutrition label. What are the calories per serving? Let's say 120 for 4 Oreos. What's the total fat? Let's say 9 grams of fat. What are the calories from fat? I'm getting this right off the label. Calories from fat, it says there are 3 grams of fat, so there's 27 calories from fat. What are the total carbohydrate grams in the serving size? Let's say there are 20. Since these are Oreos, how much sugar is it? Let's say it's 18, just making this up. There's no sugar alcohol, so 0. What are the fiber? There's no fiber in the Oreo. What are the total protein grams in the serving? 1 gram of protein. Now, once I've typed all that in right and I've verified that I'm trying to solve for a snack on the program, and I check it and it goes, your food is not approved. And that's the end of that. That's how you would do that. But you've got to make sure that you're choosing the right formula. Am I trying to solve for cheese? Am I trying to solve for a meal? Am I trying to solve for a frozen meal? Just do a meal replacement item. A food bar, do a meal replacement item. Bacon and sausage, I choose that. And it's going to tell you whether it's approved or not. Does that make sense? Did that make sense, everybody? Yeah, I don't know, Liz. Reach out to Joni, and you can see if the old fuzzy math video, we used to teach the math part of it all the time, and client results really suffered because they decided they didn't need the website or the library. They would just solve for themselves, and we would see, I would suggest about a 50% error rate there. I mean, it's just people get in a hurry, they don't do the math right, and they lean toward the side of approving it. So you can do it. I'm just we're all adults here, and I want to provide you the program that you want, but sometimes that's not the best program. So the best program is Food Library first, and then the We Fixed It group if you're trying to get your item or recipe approved. Thank you, Shelley. And I want you to use it. It would be a great tool if everybody used it the right way. And a lot of times what we've run into too is someone didn't use the calculator right, and they approved the food and they never let us put it in the library where we can all stay on the same page as a family. And then they told somebody, oh yeah, this no sugar added Nutter Butter is approved. And the next thing I know, I'm in class and somebody says, well, so-and-so told me it was approved. So we just have to be careful because we're trying to control insulin. See, that's what got us all here. It wasn't necessarily overindulgence. That certainly we've all overindulged, but not understanding insulin control. That's the culprit. And those formulas that we've put out there are to ensure that we can moderate our insulin levels and efficiently burn fat. Where do we write our I am statements? So there's a worksheet, Diane. You'll have to see. I'm not on my phone, so you'll have to see how this translates on your phone. So your I am statements, you go to the same place we go to for almost everything, our resources. And then once I go into resources, I go to worksheets, and then you've got my vision for my life worksheet right here. Now, I don't know how that is on your phone. You might have to reach out to tech support, but here's your I am statements, and you just remember to save it, and you can print it. You can do as many of these as you want. Let me know if that doesn't answer your question. Do you have appetite suppressants? I know prayer and willpower, but I need something to help get me going. I hate to hear that because we shouldn't have an appetite if we're eating up to 3 approved eating episodes. So we have to determine, Miss Karen, is your appetite, is it physiological or is it emotional? Do you know? Are you having, is it really emotional, like stress and anxiety and compulsive behavior to eat that you're dealing with, or is it really physiological hunger? Because if it's physiological hunger, then we need to check your journal, make sure you're getting adequate amounts of protein, because with Shibboleth, eating these delicious, healthy, whole foods, you shouldn't be dealing with very much, if at all, physiological hunger. You're eating for your size you want to be. So you just mentioned it is emotional and compulsive. So see, that offers a real challenge for us, because you've developed this emotional eating disorder and these compulsions over a long period of time. And you said, I have tried prayer and I have tried will, and that's not helping. But that's where our real help is going to come from. It is our prayer, our meditation, doing what Diane Malone just brought out, is that my vision for my life. You must get excited. You must get excited about your goals and your future, and you must begin to value the results that you're going to get. More joy, more love, more peace, more health, more vitality. You must begin to value that more than the crutch that we've all used. We use food as a solution for stress and boredom and anxiety, and really it's just a solution for a growling stomach, which you're saying that's not the issue. It's I just want to eat. It satisfies you, right? So when we eat, we get some temporary pleasure. Anytime that I'm feeling a void during the day, I get like if I go grab something, when I do that, it feels an emotional void in that moment. But then it comes with regret, pain. I'm not making progress toward my goals. The same way that you develop the compulsion to eat, you now have to develop the compulsion to change, the compulsion to abstain, I should say, to abstain in those moments when you really want to snack on something. So, Karen, I'm going to give you some homework. Will you accept the homework? It's easy. Karen, what is something that you have a compulsion to graze on during the day that you can't resist? It's your one of your go-tos. It could be a Dorito. What is it? What is your thing that you like to go to that's just knick-knacky and unapproved, and you just find yourself going to it? Could be chocolate, could be what? Give me an example of something quick that you really find hard to resist. Chips, cookies, only because they're easy to grab. Okay, name me your favorite chip and cookie. I want specifics. What is your favorite chip and cookies? Oreos, please write that down. Karen Nichols, let me get this. Oreo, what's your favorite chip that you like, that quick grabs, that you find yourself snacking on that derails you? Any chip? Any specific chip? Give me a name brand, something you really like. We're going to heal you today. Okay, so let's do this. I want you to pick out a chip that you have a hard time resisting, and I want you to get you a pack of Oreos. Will you do this for me? Can you get those? Not right now, but here's your homework. I want you to get them. I want you to give me 3. Have you already had a holiday today, or are you still having a perfect day, Karen? Okay, so you're having a perfect day. So here's the challenge. I want you to do this. I want you to have a Shibboleth perfect day, have 3 or less approved eating episodes each day for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You can't have more than 3 eating episodes, and you can have less than 3 eating episodes. Are you with me? And then I want you to get your favorite chip. Okay, so you want me to say that again? So I want you to have a perfect day today, Tuesday and Wednesday. Monday for the Father, Tuesday for the Son, Wednesday for the Holy Ghost. You're eating unto the Lord. I do not want you to have more than 3 approved eating episodes. No grazing. Are you with me so far? Just for 3 days. Just for 3 days. No grazing whatsoever. And only 3 beautiful Shibboleth approved eating episodes. But here's what I want you to do, and it won't work if you don't do it. At every time that you think about wanting to graze, I want you to pull out your Oreos and your chip. I want you to pull them out, and I want you to look at them. We're going to overcome this compulsion. I want you to face them down without eating one. When your craving gets, you're just focused, hyper-focused on it, and you want them, I want you to take the chip out, and I want you to take the Oreo out, and I want you to lick it, but I'm not going to let you eat it. All you can do is lick it. And you're going to prove to yourself that you have willpower and that you have discipline. I want those chips and Oreos to be I want them by your side 3 complete days. The Oreos and the chips have to be near you at all times. And I want you to overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of your testimony. I want you to face them little diet demons down, but this time for 3 days without giving in to them, without yielding to your compulsion. Will you do that for your team here for 3 days? Next, appetite control. And this is how I overcome my compulsions. I face the demons down. I don't need them, don't want them. I talk myself out of them. Once I laid it out like that, like I can handle this. I'm winning. I slowly began to realize I had the stick-to-itiveness I needed, and I could discipline myself away from those compulsive behaviors. So appetite control, I don't know how much it's going to help, but because yours aren't physiological, you could take AdvoCare Crave Check. AdvoCare Crave Check helps me with my appetite a little bit. And then what we're going to talk about tomorrow, but only if your doctor allows, and that is Happy Juice. We'll talk Happy Juice recipe tomorrow at noon after the 11 a.m. session. And it's pretty fantastic for appetite control. So I know that you can do it. I know that you can do it. I know it sounds wacky, but if you'll do that homework and report back Thursday, I believe you'll be so proud of yourself because you overcome it. I mean, when you want it so bad, I want you to pick it up and just lick it and say, I still ain't going to eat you. You don't have to tell anybody you're doing, just lick it and go, I still ain't going to do it. Prove to yourself that you can overcome these compulsive behaviors. Yes, we overcome obesity, Tammy, like anything else, any addiction, we overcome by the word, by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. And just talking good, powerful, positive words. We can do this. Any other questions? Yeah, I see some of you, like Michelle said on Facebook, Lay's chips. Get you some Lay's potato chips and stare them down. But rather than just compulsively going to it because that's what you've always done, realize this is you against the chip. And you're not going to let that chip beat you. You'll learn. Man, like the Bible says, the temptation comes. What does the Bible say? If we resist temptation, what happens? Does anybody know their Bible? If we resist temptation, what happens? Bible says if we resist temptation, the devil does what? Flees. The Bible does not say that temptation won't come. It says we will all be tempted, but if we resist the Lay's potato chip, if we face it down, if we resist the Oreo, we face it down, then it will flee. The desire for it will flee. Amen. Submit yourself to the Lord, Lisa says, and resist temptation. How much emergency can I have? I'm fighting pink eye. It's very low calorie. There's no issues with that. It's basically an extra 2-3 of them a day. Get the low calorie ones. I think there's some that are higher calorie, but emergency would be fine. Good electrolyte replacement. Hope you get feeling better. Hate to hear about your pink eye. I have to face my temptations every night. Husband snacks till bedtime. He's my diet devil, but he can't snack on anything I want more than I want to get back to my goal weight. That's how you turn that around, Judy. Good job. Focus on your values and your goals. Yeah, nothing can compete with that. If you build your goals and your values up right, esteem them highly, then a little old ice cream or Oreo can't compete. Anyone else? Hannah, does half a snack count as an extra, or do you still like it as a snack? You count it as a snack. Yeah, it's a half a snack. Just type in the description, 1/2 snack. Yeah, we can always find reasons, valid reasons that make the weight loss journey more challenging, like carrying, I have to cook for people. And we know this. We know that there's a lot of reasons, not excuses, that make the journey more challenging. And then there's excuses. But either way, we have to own it. And that was very tough for me to do. Was to own it, because I was not surrounded by a lot of people who cared about their health and wellness. Unfortunately, I was surrounded for years by, fortunately and unfortunately, my lifestyle was all about the church. And unfortunately, that was fortunate, but unfortunately, very few were concerned at all with their growing waistlines and the unintended consequences of obesity. And if you can't beat them, join them, right? So at some point, I had to embrace and own the problem and realize that was fine for them, but it's not fine for me. And when we quit going out to eat after every church session, we lost a lot of acquaintances. That happens. I always clean my plate because I eat off a small plate. My plate's easy to clean. I think we all should eat off a saucer instead of a dinner plate. We'd be a lot better off. And it's just conditioning yourself to do that. I can eat off this 6 to 8 inch plate, 7 inches in diameter, I think, something like that. I can eat off that and be completely satisfied. I don't need more than that. Good job, Andrea. I eat my soup and chili out of a portion control bowl and try to use this as my guide. Even if it's on a big plate, I usually will turn the plate over it to make sure the food would fit there. I always have my plate with me, survival kit. My eating lifestyle, most people don't consider their eating lifestyle. They live in life, and having an eating lifestyle is just something they've never been taught. But to me, my eating lifestyle is the most important part of my day. That's what I'm doing more than anything else, or at a greater frequency. So, I'm plugging in every night to Command Central, making sure I journal. I'm running my life this way. Everything works around my food, my faith in my food. If you don't take care of yourself, it won't be long. You can't take care of anybody else. Anybody else? Questions? Are there any issues with drinking flavored sparkling water? Not if it's almost 0 calories. There's not a big issue. No, I drink sparkling ice. Now, you may count it as your water. I do not count it as my water. I want to make sure I get a half a gallon of pure water every day, up to 1 gallon of pure water. Yeah, 10 calories for 33 ounces, not too bad. Sparkling flavored water. Yeah, you could do that a few times a day. Yeah. Not going to hurt you. Anybody else? Y'all are quiet on Facebook. Let me know if you have questions. Any other questions or comments before we go today? Everybody getting something out of this? Private message. This isn't a question, but I taught my husband into following along with me, and he's lost 30 pounds. He has passed me, and he looks so good. The one that says her husband snacks, try and talk him into going on beside you. Yeah. Sometimes we can, and I'm very fortunate that my wife, she inspires me and I inspire her. If you're unequally yoked with your eating lifestyle, it can be difficult. So hopefully they see you making progress, and they join in with you. That they might want to see that it's sticking. Many of us have been serial dieters. We've dieted so long, nobody believes us when we say we're starting a diet because they know we're going to quit in a few days. But I find that most people that live a proper eating lifestyle and they do it consistently for a long period of time, they usually do win their family members over. But they want to make sure it's going to stick, Is there a partner Facebook page? There is indeed. Hey, Joni, can you grab that partner Facebook page if you're here, for Kathy. Kathy, you can't see it, I don't think. Joni, it's Kathy Hoffman, and she's asking for the partner page. But partner group, it's the partner group. Is there a group chat, blog, anywhere when you just need encouragement? I may be wrong. I know that there's all kind of blogs on my page, but I think where you get the most inspiration is from the Shibboleth Journey group. Are you in that, Karen? They're always chatting in there. To me, that's very inspirational in that group. you may be wanting more than that, but these 11 a.m. sessions, your weekly time and chart Bible scriptures, but then you've got that amazing Shibboleth journey group. And then if you're really suffering, you just go to the website and hit the chat button and you can chat with a mentor. But you're in the Shibboleth journey group, right? Do you find it inspiring? I find it to be very inspiring most of the time. Every once in a while you get somebody in there that's, they're a sad sack, but for the most part, the vast majority of people are active and chatty in there, and it's all positive, and I find that to be a good resource. Judy says, I got a vibration plate for my birthday. How do you suggest I use it? I've just been standing on it for 5 to 10 minutes. Judy, I recommend those exercises that we've been teaching on Saturday, that you do those on it. You can do your air squats on it to build the stabilizer muscles. You can do your push-ups on it to build your stabilizer muscles. So those types of movements done the plank, doing the plank on the vibration plate is amazing. You'll build up muscles you didn't even know that you had. So I use my vibration plate to stand on, to balance on, 1 foot at a time, to try to throw me off balance. It helps build up stabilizer muscles. And then I do push-ups on it. I do planks on it. And I do air squats on it. And I do lunges on it. So those are some suggestions for you to use your vibration plate in the right way so you get the most out of it. Got some husbands nailing it. 25 pounds for Andrew's husband. Lauren says, my husband says he'll eat what I eat, but he's going to eat twice the helping. How many people are still doing Top Gun? It's dropping. You can go to the challenge page and see who's tapped out, Pamela. So if you go to myshibboleth.com, go to challenge, and then go to danger zone. And you can see the results. Midnight snack, 13.2 pounds down already. Awesome job. Then here you can see the entire list of people. And I guess right now it just says that's the total number that they've tapped out in the past. So, I don't know that it's going to tell you exactly here. I'd probably have to go to let you in, add me in, and I can't do that. So, but yeah, they're dropping fast. I find it's distressing, but I find that people that commit to a 2-week challenge, the average time in is about a week, and then they drop out. That's typical, though. That's every program. Ours probably holds them together better than most, but yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get people to persist these days, but we're not giving up. And I wish more people would finish what they started, and I know you will. Rose, you finished your fast track videos. I would suggest getting in one of my courses. There are tons of videos. There's thousands of videos, topical videos that you can watch in the video library. These 11 a.m. sessions, because here's where I work with you. Basically, you're in front of everybody, but we're basically working together one-on-one, making sure that your needs are met. But I would suggest that you start watching some of the journey pre-recorded videos, that you watch some of the ones labeled phase 2, that you watch your tiger's eye. Write that down, Rose. Go on and start watching your tiger's eye videos so that you learn more about the tiger's eye rules. You get a little better weight loss and a little more clean eating in the tiger's eye section. And then I would get into one of my group classes. Send your request. They're limited seating online. Send in your request to group at myshibboleth.com. It's endless. If I just confused you, get you a mentor appointment and let them guide you on what's the best steps for you in your personal situation. Yeah, Joanne, you're asking the same question that young lady asked, and again, the same advice for you. You need to get in there and learn your different type days. Tiger's Eye, go through the Tiger's Eye curriculum. Potentially get in a 4-week class. You can only do so much at one time. You just can't do it all. So Tiger's Eye, get in one of my 4-week classes. If you'll keep coming to these 11 a.m. sessions, I do them live every day. Some people may not agree, but I feel like this is an amazing class Monday through Friday. This is the place to be because this is where I can move you forward. If I give you a topic, you see, that topic's not going to be relevant to everybody here. So there'll be some people that I waste their time with a topic, but if you come to class with your individual topic that's relevant to you, some people will get something out of that, but you will, and I can move you forward. But what I would do is the Tiger's Eye curriculum, Tiger's Eye, everybody write that down. Need to learn those other type days, even if you're uninterested in them. I think the education there you'll learn more about intermittent fasting, and you'll enjoy those. And get in a 4-week class. We've got 3 going on right now. As soon as we have enough to start a 4th, we'll do that. You start together with a group, and you go through a workbook with the group, and you graduate together. So I would consider sending in a request to group@myshibboleth.com to get on that list if you're not already in it. Kathy, the partner video for exercise we did Saturday, and it's in your partner group. You should see it there. We went live in the partner group for partners only Saturday, the exercise section. So I would go there to see that. Yeah, several people, Joni, I've got several more here. If y'all will look, Joni's posting it, the partner group. We've got Shanda, she can't find it. Several people can't find it. Shibboleth Partners. And Joni's going to grab the link for you. Y'all just look for it. She can't see y'all's request because you're posting under host and panelist. And we need to do it under everyone, and Joni can see it and help you. But yeah, she'll get you in that group. Make sure you request entry today so we can get you in there. Right. Kiera says they should have done Intervention Island with us. Right. We had to put Jack back in a retirement home. He upset so many people. Yes, Diane offers some wisdom. One of the main keys for success, I agree, is journaling. It's shocking how many people don't journal. Yes, out of the members in the website, less than 10% journal. So, fun fact for you. And it's those 10% losing most of the weight. Hey, Jitterbug. Anybody else? Any hints about Happy Juice tomorrow at noon? Tomorrow at noon. Having class tomorrow at noon on Happy Juice. What is the best way to get caught up? Could you expound on that a little bit? Sandra, what are you struggling with, my friend? Yeah, there's many badges. You just have to go through the badge list, and I mean, I don't know which one. There's many badges. There's a ton of badges. We believe in that they help with behavior modification. There's even some not listed on the badge page. So if you go to badges right here, this little kind of pinkish tab, then it goes over all the different badges. You see there? Everybody see that? And there's some secret badges not even listed here that's embedded throughout the website, kind of like a bonus. So yeah, you've got tons of badges. I need to go back through when I find time and write a description for each one. But yeah, you've got just endless badges that you can earn and have fun with. And again, I need to, when I have time, go back and write good descriptions. But yeah, you got tons of those, just on and on and on. Great badges to earn and help, a benchmark. Hey, I did it. I got my badge. I hope y'all have a good revival, Jessica. Just getting started and got my first badge, and where do I go? What badge did you earn? So you can help me out here. The Shibboleth planet is humongous. So what did you earn your fast track badge? And then I would suggest to you the same thing I suggested to the other two people. These 11 a.m. sessions and the Tiger's Eye curriculum, and getting in a 4-week group class as soon as you can with your schedule. But don't forget, don't underestimate the thousands of topical videos in the video library. Yeah, so you got through fast track, you earned your fast track badge. Now we want to keep going. We want to keep the momentum going. So we want you to go through the Tiger's curriculum, watch the Tiger's Eye videos, learn about those type days. That's going to help you once you start applying some of that. It's going to help you with wellness, faster weight loss, cleaner eating, overnight recovery. So Tiger's Eye, the plethora of recorded videos on the website. There's just a ton of them. My goodness. And then one of the 4-week classes. Anybody else? Nicole, I just bought a bag of hemp hearts. I have no clue what to do with them. Could you tell me what you use them? Don't forget, you can check out the food library and see some good use information under hemp hearts. Hemp hearts are a category 6. They're an amazing superfood. Most people don't realize most plants lack all of the essential aminos. Hemp hearts have almost every single essential amino acid. So there's 2 ways that we use them for cellular restoration, for health. Number 1, if we're using them as our only protein source, example, like on a salad, I don't have any meat on my salad, I can use 3 to 5 tablespoons of hemp hearts to round out my salad to get the protein that I need. So if you're having it as your only protein source in a meal, it's 3 to 5 tablespoons. If you're using it to promote regularity and to enjoy the benefits of the amazing plant food, then you use a tablespoon as a condiment. That's how I use them. I don't add them to everything because they are, high in calories because of the good fats. I want to use them purposeful, which would be my when I'm having like a vegan type meal, not eating any meat, I use those as my protein source. And then if I'm not being regular, then I will use them a condiment on a dish or with a dish. They seem to help promote regularity. So amazing superfood, hemp hearts are. Just don't want to overdo it no more than you want to overdo anything. You don't want to overdo broccoli, just don't overdo it. But they're amazing. They're one of my favorite foods. a really great plateau breaker. Not everybody I've told about this enjoys it. I love it, but is pan-seared fish. A little challenge. This is a wow challenge for you, kind of, without it being a wow challenge. Lean ground meat. So I'll saute me my lean ground meat up, and I'll add me 3 tablespoons of hemp hearts to the ground meat, and I'll just eat that 3 times in a day, and I always drop weight. Or I'll do this with fish, pan-seared fish or lean ground beef with 3 tablespoons of hemp hearts. Throughout your day, you just eat 3 meals. It's like a huge plateau breaker, big time plateau breaker. It's quirky, but it works. Anyone else? Okay, everybody, we're getting ready to wrap this up. Is everybody satisfied? You get enough out of the class. Don't forget, tonight I'll be teaching. We got group 1, the 4-week program. We got group 1 and group 2 tonight. 7 and 8:15 p.m. I'll be teaching both of those, and then we'll do all this again tomorrow. If everybody's satisfied. Thank you, everybody. Please don't forget to consider becoming a partner. Lots of partner perks. We need you. We really need you. It's been a very challenging year, and God has graced us and allowed us to still be here. Many companies aren't, and we're headed toward the slowest season of the year. We hope that y'all will consider becoming a partner and help us. We appreciate you so much. God bless y'all. Have a good one. See some of you tonight.